No fear cricket. We hear that a lot. David Lloyd has just used it there in our link to the ground. Owen Morgan's used it in press conferences. We hear captains use that all the time. When you know about playing in semi-finals and finals, can you go out and treat it as a normal game and go and play no fear cricket? How hard is that?
Well, it is difficult. I think, people use a lot of words to describe how teams play. But when you use the words no fear, it's not only about going out there and playing in a match. It's also about having a culture in the dressing room, an environment where people are accepting of players making mistakes while they're trying to achieve a specific team goal. If you come into a dressing room once you've made a mistake where some might say, oh, well, that was not ideal, that was maybe, thinking too far ahead or trying for too much. You come into a dressing room where they say, well, that's a good effort. Don't worry about making that mistake. We want everyone to learn and grow. All we want to do is make sure that we don't repeat them. I think that's a great dressing room to be in, where you're just encouraged all the time to go out there and be yourself, express yourself, but more importantly, learn. And no fear cricket also means being smart. It's not about just going out there and bashing the ball. It's about reading situations, understanding team strategy, and making sure you go out there and concentrate on the job at hand. What do you need to do for your team, and then execute it.
But you're one of the most affable cricketers I've met, yet when I tried to speak to you the morning of the game, it was completely blank. You put yourself in this bubble. Completely put yourself in this bubble.
Yes, I think every cricketer goes through his warm-up and match preparation in different ways. I like to go out there, I like to get a feel of the ground, I'll hit a few balls, I like to be, relaxed. But I wouldn't be making a lot of conversation. But I've had other players who want to relax, have a laugh, play a little bit of a game, and they'll relax in their own way. The key is to have an environment where everyone has his own place, and they're not expected to be copies of each other, or they're not expected to conform to a certain kind of stereotype. You want players who are different, who are individuals, and whose individuality adds a lot of value to the side.